Imagine biting into a sweet, juicy cherry tomato freshly plucked from your own little garden. Sounds delightful, right? But what if you have limited space? No worries, we've got you covered. There's a remarkable joy that comes from nurturing a plant from seed to fruit, especially when that fruit is a luscious, sun-warmed cherry tomato. The burst of flavor, the tangy sweetness, the satisfaction of knowing you grew it yourself, it's a taste adventure right in your own home. So, whether you have a sprawling backyard or just a sunny windowsill, you too can experience the joy of homegrown cherry tomatoes. Stick around to learn how to transform your limited space into a cherry tomato haven. First things first, choosing the right cherry tomato variety can make a world of difference. With a plethora of cherry tomato varieties out there, picking the perfect one might seem like a daunting task. But fret not, let's break it down. If you're working with a small space, compact varieties like Tiny Tim or Patio Princess could be your new best friends. These types are perfect for container gardening and won't take over your space. Now, keep your local climate in mind. If you're in a cooler region, cold set or glacier can withstand those chillier temperatures. For those in warmer climates, Heatmaster or Solar Fire are built to survive the heat. And let's not forget about flavor. Sweet? Try Sungold or Sweet Million. Prefer a more tangy taste? Black cherry or green grape might just hit the spot, but don't feel limited. Experiment. Find what works for you and your garden. After all, variety is the spice of life, and in this case, the secret to a successful cherry tomato harvest. Remember, the right variety sets the stage for a successful cherry tomato harvest. Now that you've picked your variety, let's prepare for planting. The first thing you'll want to do is start your seeds indoors. This gives them a safe and controlled environment to start their life, and it's especially helpful if you live in a colder climate where early spring temperatures can be unpredictable. Next, think about where you're going to plant your cherry tomatoes. They adore the sun and need at least 6 to 8 hours of it each day. So a sunny spot on a balcony, a windowsill, or a corner of your garden would be perfect. If you're using a container, make sure it's deep enough to accommodate the roots and has good drainage to prevent waterlogging. Now, let's talk about managing plant growth. Cherry tomatoes can get quite bushy, and too much foliage can lead to disease and reduced fruit production. So, you'll need to do some minimal pruning as your plants grow. This involves removing the suckers, the small shoots that sprout out from where the branches meet the stem. Last but not least, keep in mind the importance of spacing and support structures. Tomatoes need room to grow and air to circulate around them, so don't plant them too close together. And since they're a vine, they'll need some sort of trellis or cage to support their growth. With the right preparation, even the smallest space can yield a bountiful harvest. If you are finding this video informative and helpful, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell. Your participation is invaluable and greatly appreciated as it helps support the channel and allows us to continue creating content that empowers you on your health journey. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for products that promote a healthy life. Let's continue with the video. Your cherry tomato plants are now ready for some TLC. The key to a bountiful harvest of sweet, juicy tomatoes is regular care and attention. Let's talk about watering first. It's a delicate balance you need to maintain. Water your plants deeply but infrequently, allowing the soil to dry out between waterings. This technique helps to encourage the roots to dig deeper, making your plants more resilient and drought-tolerant. Moving on to pruning, it's not just about aesthetics, but plays a vital role in the productivity and health of your plants. By removing excess foliage, you're allowing more sunlight and air to reach the fruit, which enhances flavor and reduces the risk of disease. While pruning, focus on the lower leaves and any non-productive branches. Remember, the goal is to direct the plant's energy towards producing fruit, not leaves. Now, let's address the issue of fruit cracking. This is often caused by inconsistent watering. If the plant gets too dry, then is suddenly drenched, the fruit may absorb water too quickly and crack. Maintain a consistent watering schedule to prevent this. Finally, keep a close eye on your plants. Monitor them for any signs of pests or diseases. Early detection and intervention can save your entire crop. It's also a good idea to rotate your pots or containers every few days to ensure even sunlight exposure. Remember, the secret to sweet, juicy cherry tomatoes lies in your care and attention. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. Harvest time! As your cherry tomatoes transform from a vibrant green to a luscious red, you'll know it's time to pluck them from their vines. But how do you really tell? Well, When they're ripe, they will feel firm but not hard, and they'll come off the vine easily. Now, imagine the joy of popping a sun-warmed cherry tomato right into your mouth, straight from the vine. The explosion of sweet and tangy flavors is simply unparalleled. It's not just about the taste, but also the satisfaction of knowing these little gems are the fruits of your labor. What's more exciting is that you can enjoy your cherry tomatoes in a myriad of ways. Toss them in a fresh salad, roast them for a burst of flavor, or simply snack on them throughout the day. Remember, the key to a bountiful harvest is consistent care, from choosing the right variety to providing them with the proper nurturing. So there you have it, your guide to growing sweet, juicy cherry tomatoes in small spaces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening tips. Check out the links in the description for more information. Happy gardening!